Hey, what's up, guys? Alpha Records coming with another update, another video. Now, every time there's a certain beef or there's a certain album coming out, they're always gonna compare it to the last. So, like, oh yeah, this was a good album, but it's not like the Marshall Mathers LP. Hey, this was a great album, but you can't compare it to The Life of Pablo, stuff like that. So it's always gonna be happening. And in terms of beef, the same thing. They're always gonna compare the certain person that's beefing right now with the previous beefs and all that. So with this Nick Cannon versus Eminem beef, a lot of news are coming, a lot of updates are coming, and make sure you're subscribed for all those, alright? Hit that notification button also. But in terms of what's been going on, they interviewed The Game on 92.3, I believe. It's the Cruise Show. If you want, check that out. I'll see if I can leave a link to that in the description. But they interviewed The Game, and in a certain part of the interview, they're asking him about the Eminem versus MGK beef. Now, a lot of people would say it's a controversial opinion or an unpopular opinion or a controversial topic, but The Game kindly, or he tries to say it in a way that doesn't sound disrespectful, says that he believes MGK won the beef. Now, let me just break down exactly what he said so you guys can get a clear understanding. So first, he talks about, he heard both of the tracks, and to him, he expected nothing but greatness from Eminem, and that's what Eminem delivered. Eminem delivered hard lines. He delivered a good song, a good track, and a good diss track for what it's worth, right? But he's talking about MGK. Now, this is something that a lot of people brought up back then also, that MGK's track sounded more like a song instead of a diss track. It had that hook, it had some melodies on there, and he's talking about how MGK himself actually had a track not only full of disses, but it was full of more of the new generation vibe, and to him, he kind of valued that a little bit more than what Eminem's diss track was. He does mention, that he believes MGK won, but by a very small amount of what you would say the level of skill or the level of the diss track was. So the way he puts it is that it's kind of when you're in a boxing match or you're watching a boxing match or a fight, and at the end of the night they pick up the hand of the winner, and it's the person that you don't think was gonna win, right? So in this case, it's MGK, and everybody's looking like, whoa, what happened? We clearly saw Eminem beat him, and Eminem's like, wait, no way, like that's kind of like the way he puts it. And if you kind of imagine that in your head, you completely know what he's talking about. Like, to him, he maybe thought he won. He's probably like those judges in Las Vegas, and what the public saw was something different, right? Now, I wouldn't say I agree to him with some extent. Now, let me explain. I think Eminem won personally, but what I will say is this, and I've said it multiple times in the past, that the MGK diss track, the one that he released versus Eminem, the Rap Devil diss track, to me personally, I think it's one of the hardest, or at least one of the best attempts to get to Eminem in a diss fashion, and this includes people like Cannabis, Ja Rule, anybody who's went at Eminem back in the day or even currently. To me personally, MGK's diss track was one of the closest things to ever hit Eminem that hard, and possibly even be close to winning, to me completely, Eminem won, like I mentioned, but I can't deny that MGK's diss track was a great diss track, and that it was one of the hardest, and if not the hardest diss track directed towards Eminem. Now, I'd like to listen to what you guys think about it. Make sure you guys comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and also subscribe and hit that notification button for all the updates, because there is a lot of content coming through. All right, so that's basically it. I'll keep you guys updated, and take care. This is Alpha Records. I'm out.